What is up, guys? We'll see if we can get this going here. Live, live. Here we go. So I know that you probably got a notification 20 minutes ago. We just wanted to make sure that we had some people to tune in. That's why we went live with the countdown. Gives you guys time to figure out what time 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is, right? So we'll give it a few minutes to get you guys all back in here. Got some awesome site news. Got some new promos, some new stuff. Just a few minutes of your time. We'll just kind of walk through it together and chat it up. All right, so I always start off my promo videos by making sure that you guys have your notifications on. That's just something that I'm always going to do. I'll probably do it a year from now, 10 years from now. Without notifications on, unless you are on our site 24/7, you are going to miss something. And the last thing we want you to do is miss out on free matches. But when you pay for matches and you miss out on those, that's just horrendous. We definitely don't want that. So make sure that you have email alerts on if you want them. If you don't, understood. Just be prepared for these free tournaments and stuff. You're just going to miss them. Match start is a very popular one to be on. Now that's head to head. So a lot of times a rival's going to invite you to a match. You guys are going to start a match. They're going to probably add you to your friends list, and then you're going to play a game. Matches maybe not so important. Now for tournaments, on the other hand, when you're going for $100, $200, $500 in a tournament, the last thing you want to do is get beat because you didn't show up, right? At least just show up and give it a fair shade. So make sure your tournament start is turned on. The tournament finale I have it turned off because if I'm never in the finales, so it is what it is, right? Um, New tournament posted is always an awesome one to have on there too, so then you guys can stay up to date on the new stuff that we put out there. It's a quick little email that'll probably go to your junk folder or your spam, so make sure that you look out for that. Because if you don't have us added to your address book or we have never communicated before, it's going to go to your promo tab, and unfortunately you might miss it that way. So to avoid all that, the promo tab, everything else, you can go to your mobile and you can actually get text alerts. So for me, again, I'm not allowed to play on the site. It's an eRivals rule, so I don't have any of this on. But if you were to enable text alerts, you don't want a match start, you don't want finals, you don't want an invite, you don't want challenges, that's fine. Just hit tournament start. Get a quick text message that says, hey, tournament's starting, let's go. And it texts you or emails you at tournament start. So that's some of the news we're going to get into here in a sec with the tournament start and how that's going to work. So let's see what we got. Previous for the countdown. No worries. Just waiting for some peeps anyways. Okay. Should be back up and going. So again, you're always going to hear me talk about the notifications. That is the number one reason why people miss tournaments. People have to work. They have to do this. They forget. That I get it. We understand. Just make sure your tournament notifications are on. It's going to solve at least half the issues. Secondly, hidden in the gamer tags, you'll find your social links. Add your Twitter. If for whatever reason we see that you're always on the site but you're missing a tournament, I'll have one of the 24/7 chat guys just send you a quick little Twitter or hey, you're gonna miss a match. If you don't want to play, no big deal. We'll just boot you from the tournament. We'll keep moving forward. But at least it gives you a fair shade at playing the match. So just add your Twitter there. We are going to put the Twitter more prominent on the site. It's actually going to go on the front end of the profile. So that way it's just easier for communication. Again, we just don't want you to miss matches. That's kind of where we're at. Edit profile, time zone, another popular option. People show up 2 hours late, 2 hours early. This you can at least change your time zone to reflect the exact time zone that you live in. So we are based in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 7 p.m. Is what time it is now in the Central Time Zone, but it might be 3 in the morning for you. Who knows? So just change your time zone. Make sure that you don't miss. So those three things: time zone, adding your Twitter, and making sure your notifications are on. That's going to help you at least 50% of the time make it so you don't miss tournaments. Now again, if you want to miss tournaments, we've got some news for that too. So okay. So I'll probably cover it 2 or 3 times once we get some new viewers on here. I wanted to go over the site. Um, First things first, we had a massive tournament on Saturday. 130 people. We should have capped it at 128. The JavaScripting for the 128 to 256 bracket just wasn't acceptable. We adjusted it. We changed it. We put it through the site through its paces, and we understood where the holes in our game were. So we're going to optimize our site to run a lot cleaner. So again, to have those extra 2 people at 130 versus the 128 bracket, we should have just kept it at 128. But again, in hindsight, but we uncovered a lot of holes that we're going to fix, and we have fixed. So thank you again to the Villainous Squad. Everybody over there is a phenomenal player. They're awesome guys to chat with. They're big in the gaming organization right now, and they're growing rapidly. And we're just happy to be a part of that, and we're happy to partner with them. So thanks again for them. They did a lot of promo work for their tournament on Saturday, and it was a great turnout. There was some issues at hand, again, that we're going to get taken care of. So let's dive right into that. First things first, we had a chat bug where the chat would show you that you're somebody else, which threw our customer support off quite a bit. That's been fixed. It was eating away at our chat system. Not going to happen again. So that we take 100% responsibility for. Dumb chat bug. We got it fixed. Secondly, the servers, we have actually tripled our capacity in servers so we can handle quadruple the amount of visitors refreshing a page at any given second. And then we can allocate server space dependent on where your tournament is, if we host your big tournament along with another big tournament. So that's exciting news. Basically quadrupling our opportunity in servers. Our intention is to be huge. Launching just 2.5 months ago. It's still exciting. It's still awesome. We're just getting the hang of it, working out all the kinks per se. But that's why we're gambling with our money kind of thing. So we're putting our money on the line, giving you free tournaments, free hats, free baller bands. We're doing that because we want you to know that we're perfecting an absolute amazing platform and product so you can be confident that it's going to be here to stay. And as of right now, you can play matches 1v1, 2v2. You can jump into some duos, and you can do that for $100 if you wanted to. That's all fair and game. We really wanted to offer the gaming community massive tournaments, daily, weekly, to give you those huge prizes and that big come up kind of thing. So that's where we've been kind of pushing our site quite a bit, and it's getting better daily. So the chat bug fixed, server issues fixed. We also are getting a tournament check-in. So let me just check, make sure no questions. Good to go. All right. So, and I'll cover this again. Tournament check-ins. Unfortunately, we have a lot of people that come to the site. We see that they see that, oh, it's a free tournament. Let me click here. It's a free tournament. I'll just jump in it real quick, and then we'll play the free tournament, and then they forget, or they don't come back, or they never visit the site again. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. We hope 6 months from now you guys will stop back again. So be it. When you click on these tournaments and you enter for free, the problem is when you don't show up, you're screwing over the other 9 people or the other 30 people, or for the fact on Saturday 129 people that were ready and willing to play. You're just wasting their time. We get it. If you're busy, we're just going to dock your score. We're done with the no-shows. So what's going to happen now is we're going to do what's called tournament check-ins. So this tournament here is going to start in 50 minutes. What happens is when you're in this tournament, you'll see this page come up, of course, and we're going to let this run. Usually we have to wait unless it's almost full. This one we're just going to let it run so we can test the check-in system. We can put it through its paces. This starts at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is in 50 minutes. In 50 minutes, you will have 15 minutes to check in. Easy peasy. You come to your tournament page at 8 o'clock, just like you normally would to see your opponent and your rival. And instead of it being a bracket, it'll have this little check-in button. Instead of enter, because I haven't entered, it'll say check-in. Easy. You're going to click the check-in button. 15 minutes will go by. We will boot all the no-shows out of the room. And every single person that's left in that tournament is live, ready to go. They've invested their time. They came back to the site and checked in. So this will change to an orange check-in button. It'll be almost like you've clicked it. So it'll be a light orange once you've checked in. You will wait till 8:15. At 8:15, the brackets will refresh just like it would have typically before. And you'll see your match pairing and build confidence knowing that that match pairing, he's actually going to show up because he came to the site and checked in. Now, for these smaller tournaments, these 7 guys, it's going to suck because 3 guys aren't going to show up. They're not used to this new check-in system. But that's why we're going to say, hey, we're going to give you some baller bands. Let's get used to it together, right? But we cannot have 30% no-shows anymore. It's just not going to happen. So not only are we going to have the check-in feature, but if you ever get booted from 2 tournaments, you're just going to be set to a 1 connectivity. You have to talk to admin before even entering another free tournament. It's just going to prevent this from ever happening. It's going to prevent people from making 5 different screen names, trying to get 10 different players in the tournament. We're just going to get away with all that. You check in, nice and easy, right? So we're excited about that. Let's check here. Yes. So Jimbo55, the check-in button, it just pops right up. So you might have to hit refresh, but at 8 o'clock for this specific tournament, at 8 p.m., so here in 48 minutes, you might have to hit refresh, but it should refresh itself. Usually takes about 30 seconds, and it'll say check-in. Easy. We are eventually coding. We're hoping to have it done by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, possibly Saturday. Actual 15-minute time frame. Now service will be here to help you out. 15 minutes is what we figured as a leeway. So if you're right on the site ready to go at 8 o'clock, hit the check-in, you got to wait 15 minutes. Now we felt that the 15 minutes at the start of the match or start of the tournament was better than the half hour that we give every single bracket pairing every single time someone's a no-show. So again, a 7-person bracket's a little different. When we had 130 people, that's 256 bracket pairing. It's 128 matches. Every match had to take a half hour. That's not acceptable. We can't have 30 people slowing down the tournament. So in the larger brackets, it's going to make a lot more sense to say, wait 15 minutes for the tournament to bracket and start. And then from there, every single time you get paired is a game live, ready to go. Versus, oh, is this guy going to show up? Or did he default through? Or did he get a free win? No, they just get booted. Anybody who does not check in gets 15 minutes. They just get booted. And again, the more often you get booted, it's just like a negative eBay ranking score. The more often you get booted from a tournament, the less likely you're going to be able to get into these free tournaments. So we are coding some exclusivity in that. Basically, if you're ever ranked a 0 or a 1 on responsiveness to play, you won't be able to enter free tournaments without first talking to customer service. Alleviates them. So these gamers like Depreve, Dr. Gamer, Guwop that want to play, and they're out here streaming these, they're streaming nothing because people aren't showing up. That's done. We're done with that. So we are super excited to have actual players on our site that are dedicated, that want to perform their craft. They want to perfect it. So super exciting news on the timer. And that only is for free tournaments. That's for free tournaments of 4 up to 128. Any free tournament where you did not pay to enter, you will be required to hit the check-in button. You can do it from your mobile. You can do it from your desktop, PC, doesn't matter. Up in the top right on your notifications, you'll see that we did a test earlier. It'll be, if it was live, it would be an orange, big orange checkbox right here. And it'll say check in. Easy. Click it. You're at the page. You're checked in. So you'll have 15 minutes to do that. And that's previous to the tournament going. So, any questions on the check-in? I'll probably cover it again once we get some viewers, more viewers. Yeah, good, good. I'm glad you guys like it. The check-in system, it's for you, so we're done wasting your time, and it's not us that's wasting your time. Our chat system is here 24/7 to help you out, but we can't help that people just don't show up. All we can do is prevent them from entering other tournaments and making our site a little bit more exclusive than just standard sign up a week ago, enter every tournament you can, and never showing up. Those days are gone. And it only took us 10 weeks to figure it out. Okay, so moving on. Again, Villainous has been a great partner for us. We are very happy to have them. So anytime you see these guys, play them. These guys are killers. They're out here every day playing on erivals.com. Actually, as a matter of fact, at one given time, they were the top 5 guys in our top rivals. Um, Matt Poppy sneaked in there. Matt Poppy was on today, and he's been on today and yesterday, and no one wants any smoke, I guess. They don't want the dollar from him. He's out here trying to play dollar matches. So we have some exclusive promos that are coming up for our players that play often. So if you find yourself on erivals.com every single day, hit up chat, introduce yourself, say hi. They make notes on your account every time that you converse with the chat support down in the bottom right hand corner here. They make notes. And if you guys start to play every single day, like Matt Poppy or Guwop or Depreve, what's going to happen is they're going to just come to you and say, hey, we've got some matches for you. We got guys that want to play. Here's some free promo. Jump in this tournament. I mean, they're going to come to give you some exclusive opportunities at the site that you typically wouldn't have got. So just food for thought. If you're here to play once a month, we're not mad at you. Just show up. So Jimbo, yes. Okay, so Jimbo asked on Facebook, are we going to have the dollar matches? We are going to bring back some dollar matches. But again, the problem with dollar matches wasn't per se the show up rate. It was the same 3 people playing it. And that we're not mad at those same 3 people for absorbing those games. But what we're going to do is when we start our promotion, we are going to offer the free dollar games to everybody, but we're going to put them at strategic times throughout the day when new viewers are on. So, for example, a lot of times people will work from noon to 8, and the same people will be on at 9 o'clock. They're different than the people that are on at 5. So we're going to put some games up at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and then we'll also put some games at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Again, just to get a different platform of players and games, for that matter. We find that our Fortnite is more in the evening, Call of Duty more in the evening, but our Rocket League players are playing during the day. So it's just kind of, site difference. So what do we got? So this is the leaderboard here, guys. Not much has happened since Saturday, and the reason being is because we've been dedicating a lot of our time behind the scenes to making sure that the product we give you is 100% up to snuff. And to be honest with you, Saturday it wasn't. So here we are, improving it, absorbing it, and making sure that moving forward, we are ready to go. The professionalism that we offer on this site, the ease of use, that is what we strive for. We didn't want bugs, but it happens. I'd rather have bugs now than when we have 1,000 users playing online every single day. So you're early to the party. Welcome to 2009 cryptocurrency when people were billionaires. Now because of so you're just early. So we're excited for the opportunity to advance in the gaming community. Another exciting bit of news that not a lot of people know. Me personally, I'm actually flying out to the Call of Duty Black Ops tournament in Philadelphia at the end of this month. So we're going to be there promoting eRivals. We're going to be there handing out some free swag. We're going to support the Villainous Squad. They've got a team in the tournament. So we're super excited to be a part of that. And again, just grow with the sport. We're here to be a vehicle to enhance online gameplay and safely. So you're not investing in a company that's in a cave in a desert overseas. You know, we're right here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I tell everybody that it's in the middle of nowhere. Don't be upset if you don't know where it's at. Okay, next bit, the check-in, the additional servers. We actually have an awesome promo this weekend. It's a double XP. So right now you can see that the Preves kind of held the top spot for some time now. And it's hard to catch him. If you ain't on here playing every day, all day, the only people that are going to catch him is probably Gua. Now, Factor, he's going to have to play 12 matches just to get up there. So what we're going to do is all the top guys are going to be in this tournament because they have to be. It's double XP, right? And if they miss it, then they kind of get ran over. Fortnite double XP Saturday, 3 p.m. Okay? And what this means is if you were to rank in each individual match, depending on how bad you beat your opponent or what opponent you beat, 0.2 to 0.4 is usually your jump if you win a match on tournament play. Now it will be 0.4 to 0.6. So if you take down this entire tournament and you're Dr. Gamer at 3.1, you take down this entire tournament with what, 16? Where'd it go? Oh, 16 people, 8 matches, 4 matches. So if he won the whole thing at 4 matches at 0.6, depending on how many, he could literally jump above the leader. Now I know some of you are going to say, oh, well, this, that, you know. We get it. A lot of people can't dedicate as much time to competitive gaming. So we wanted to give an opportunity to those who can't. Now, again, if the top guys don't get in this tournament, it's only their downfall because these newbies are going to be in here and they're going to rank up pretty quickly. So if the new guys like the top guys jump in this tournament and they win, of course they're going to experience the double XP, so it's going to be even harder for you to catch them. So it's kind of your opportunity to take down the big dogs or rank up and beat your friend. So food for thought there with the 2XP, and that's this Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 days away. So again, change your time zone. This is going to fill up quick. We just went live with that 2 hours ago, and we haven't even marketed it, advertised it, but it's coming. We're going to fill that tournament up. We'll probably have to break that to 32, but again, we'll get into that. So that's another exciting fact for the double XP. Any questions? I see, hey Sarah, Jimbo, appreciate you guys stopping by. So additional promos. We had talked about the dollar giveaways. We're still going to do that. We love it. We like it. We like the activity that we get on the site. We're going to start running some other larger tournaments and alternative titles. So instead of always seeing the Fortnite, we're going to try to get some more drum up of Call of Duty, Rocket League. I know Madden was on the list. It's a matter of where our clientele takes us. So if we have 1,000 people sign up in the last few weeks and they're all requesting Fortnite, of course, we'd be dumb not to give them what they want. They want Fortnite. This last week, we've had a few Call of Duty requests, so we'll kind of fine tooth what platform they're on. And so, okay, yeah. So that's our promo. Thanks again, Villainous, for the awesome tournament on Saturday. Learned a lot of holes and gaps in our site. And again, I'll take it on the chin. We want to make it the absolute best experience here at eRivals, so I'll take it on the chin. No excuses. We did have quite a few, like I said, no shows, which that's gone. We had some doubling of proof, which was sketchy, but we've overcome that. We've had people playing, I forgot about that. It was a best of 2, and people only played 1 match and then just disappeared and submitted scores. I don't even know what to do about that, but we'll figure that out. So it was just a weird weekend on top of the site bugs. So again, we'll take it on the chin. We'll take it what it is, take it in stride, improve the site, and it's not going to be the last time we have an issue. It'll be the last time we have a huge issue, um, but we will fix it. That's why we're here. Nothing was perfect. I mean, I'm not comparing us to Amazon, but Amazon was selling books out of his garage in 1998. Um, so, fast forward 20 years later, he's getting a divorce paying his wife $137 billion. So, again, not that we're comparing us, but things take time and development takes time to expel all the concerns and issues. Cool. Anything else? Again, Site News live check in button. We're super excited about that, and that's going to go live here in 35 minutes. We're going to test that out, make sure we got it. So, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your evening. If you have any questions or comments, Eric, you can email me at info@erivals.com or Twitter. That goes right to my phone. If none of the guys are answering, I can answer it for you. So thanks again, and have a great day.